Hello. Today I'm doing a Odin's Onslaught tier list because the game is super fun and I'ma hate when it's gone. So before I start, one factor to keep in mind is non-conquest balance changes affect Odin's. So some guys are gonna be super good in this because of the funny balance. So let me start in a second. Okay. Um, Achilles. Achilles is like I don't really know. I haven't played him. I haven't seen anyone play him. He's like his clear's okay, I guess. His jungle camp clear. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain. The way to win is you get 35k gold, and there's like a bunch of jungle camps and whatnot. So you basically just farm. So Achilles is like, he's like he's like B, I guess. I don't know. C maybe. I don't think he's all that. I'll give him a C. Agni. Agni. Um, Agni's fine. This jungle camp clears pretty good. And like the damage boost, the bonus you get is like pretty good. I would say he's like A. AMC, I'd say like he's a hunter, so he can clear pretty well. I give him an A. Upwash. Oh, Upwash. Upwash is fucking dog shit. His non-conquest balance changes are all negatives. It's like 4 different negatives. He has like increased cooldowns. He does less damage. He's so bad. Like he, I don't even think he's worth putting in D. Cause like you do less than minions as well. I'm putting him in F. He's so fucking booty. Almost pretty good. Probably like an A tier. You build Golden Blade and you can just like clear really easily. Really effective clear. Give her an A. On her's fine. His clear is like not crazy, but he can clear camps pretty well and like you can do big damage. Anubis is really good. I think Anubis is super good. Sustain is like a huge factor in like winning Odin's. He has a ton of sustain, and his jungle camp clears really good. I'd probably say he's. I don't know if he's like S. I'm just gonna put him A. I'm gonna put him high A. Alklong's S. Alklong is S. He has non-conquest balance changes, which make him like insane. I have a clip. Of me just like one-shotting someone. Yeah, like look how fast he dies. Yeah, no, it's fucking stupid. He's so broken. And his clear is like super good, and he has really good sustain. He's super good. Afro, I haven't seen anyone play Afro. I don't even know if she's available. I think she is, but like no one picks her. She's probably okay because you can just stick with your duo. You can like run around the map, but it's a lot better to split up and do your own thing. Like it's better to get 2 camps at once than to just perma rotate with each other. So she's probably like a B maybe. Her clear is like not crazy, but it's not like super bad. I'll put her in C. Apollo, Apollo's like a B, maybe an A. I'm not sure because Hunter. I think the best classes for this are Hunters and Assassins. Assassins, Hunters, and Warriors. Probably Assassin, Warrior, than Hunter. And like you just build a bunch of crit and you like just demolish stuff. So I'm probably gonna put him on her in A. Arachne's pretty good. Her clear is pretty good. She has self-sustain as well, which is nice. I'd probably say Arachne's like... Is she S? I'm not sure she's S, but she is a jungler, so she can like clear really good. And she has like good like momentum, or not momentum, like movement and whatnot. Super cheap items and whatnot. I'd probably say she's like us. Ares is pretty bad. Guardians have a damage bonus. All the Guardians have damage bonuses, but Ares is clear, like, besides the fire. He's not going to be clearing, like, super well. And his ult isn't going to, like, do much. Probably say he's, like, what would I say he is? He's either D or F. He's one of the two. I'll put him in D because the fire clear is, like, really, really good. You can, like, clear buffs so quickly. Artemis. Not really good clear. It's no escape. Probably like a V. I don't think she's like crazy. Ardio. The Guardian buff. The bonus damage and like you build full damage, her clear is like okay. But I don't really think she's like super crazy. I'd probably put her in like D. Athena. I think Athena's just like Ardio. She doesn't really clear the buff super well. And she just like Ardio, she doesn't have a damaging ult. So you can't like ult buffs to secure them or like steal them and whatnot. She doesn't have good steal or secure. I'll put her in D. Atlas. The Guardians for the most part just suck in this. And they suck because they can't clear. They can't clear and you have to build damage. Like, you can't build tank in this game mode. If you want to win, you have to build full damage. But Atlas is pretty decent with full damage. So I'd say he's like C. Wheelix is really good. I'm pretty sure you can Suku and pick up the shard and you'll stay on Suku. Because you can do that with Lancelot as well. So with that, you can basically just like win really well. And she's an assassin, so she can PvE super well. Super good clear. Baby Yaga. Baby Yaga. You have to stack on her, I feel like. But you can finish stacks pretty well because of her passive. I forgot about that. I've never seen anyone pick her in this. I honestly don't even know if she's available. She probably is. I'd say she's like a C. I forget who isn't available. I think I know, like, I think Morgan's not available. Neither is Jormungandr. I think that might be it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Bacchus. His clear is not really crazy, but you can build like Poly and you can clear pretty decent. I don't really think he's super good. Even with the damage bonus, I just don't see Bacchus doing like super well. Just can't really clear camps. Bacchus S tier, like he's just so good. He's basically a cheat code. The green buff, you can eat the big minion with it being full HP, which I don't know how that's even like a thing. You can just eat it for free. His items are super cheap. He's a jungler, so running around doing camps is like super easy for him. Auto attack characters tend to be way better than ability based characters in this. Maybe I should move Agni B since that's the case. No, he does a big burst. Baron. Baron's probably okay. Full damage, you do like good damage. He's okay. His jungle clear is pretty decent. Cause you have the 1 and 2. So he's like okay. My set's good. Probably not S, cause she's ability based, and like you want to build like Golden Blade and whatnot, and clear camps super well and super quickly. So she's not like super efficient for clearing them, but she is still pretty good. Bellona's pretty good as well. Golden Blade, clear camps really quickly, pretty well. You can build a bunch of crit and whatnot. You can outbox a bunch of people with your block stacks and your disarm and whatnot. She's pretty good. Gabrakan's super good. He's probably S. He has the Guardian bonus damage. He's the best Guardian with full damage. So the bonus damage is perfect for him. He has really good clear. You can play him like a jungler. He's S tier. Camazot's pretty good. I don't think I've seen many Camazots, but he's kind of like best to. He's ability based, he's not auto attack. So you're not going to be clearing super quickly, but you are going to have efficient clear. Cerberus. Cerberus is like D. Like the Guardians, just most part Guardians are not good for this. But his clear is better than the others. I'd probably say he's like here. Probably not Ares good, but still pretty good. Cernos is really good. Maybe S. I think Cernos might be like the only hunter in S. Or he might be one of the only hunters. His passive is good for clearing. You have his passive for the cleave damage, so you can clear camps really well. He has good sustain, which sustain is super good in this mode. Sustain and fast clearing is like super good, and bursting people down is really good. Chalk. Chalk can have like big bursts, but he struggles with clearing camps because he has really slow attack speed, and you want to build full ability base. So he's not really super crazy, but I'll put him in like C. Chang'e is just like half pro. Her clear is like not crazy, and people kind of just run at her, and she kind of just dies. So there's that. Cryptus can clear pretty decent, but I don't think she's a good character. I think she's like super weak, especially compared to like other hunters. I don't think she's that good. I'd probably say she's like C. You can like clear pretty well, but she doesn't really have like much. But if she's in C, maybe Artemis might have to be C too. Because I just don't see. I don't know, because Artemis can build like crit and like one shot people. I mean, alright, I'll stay Artemis there. Chernobog, probably C. Not crazy clear, but he is a hunter, so he can clear buffs and whatnot, and he can fight people like pretty well. But I'm not sure about him. He might change. Chiron. Chiron's pretty good. Good jungle camp clear. You can build like the attack speed and the crit and whatnot, or you could just build like full ability base and like one shot people. He's pretty good. Kronos is pretty good. Super fast. Good for like grabbing the shard and running. His jungle clear is pretty decent as well. Cleo's unavailable. I forgot about that. Can't pick her. Cthulhu. Cthulhu's like D. He's just not really. He might actually be like a. I don't like only seeing Hopwash enough, but like I just don't see Cthulhu really doing much. Full damage, but people kind of just run at him. Even in his ult, you just run at him and kill him for free. I don't think he's like super good. I'm gonna put him in F. Just don't pick him. Here, I'll change the F tier. Don't pick. Yeah, just don't pick. Golden. Probably B. Decent clear. You can build Golden Blade and crit. You can clear camps pretty well. You go the tumor mode and you can like do like big crits and whatnot. It's pretty decent. Cube is pretty good as well. He has self-sustain. He has built-in attack speed. His clear is pretty decent. He can get around the map pretty well. He's throwing everywhere. He's pretty good. Dodgy's super good. I think Dodgy is like a slept-on pick. I don't see people playing Dodgy a lot, but I think Dodgy is really good in this. The bonus damage that everyone does, she can burst people down like instantly. You pop your one and you jump on them, and that's like a 500 damage auto, and people are just dead. And her jungle clear is pretty decent. Danza's like a B, maybe a C. Maybe a C. I don't like his kit. I don't really think he like just does much in this mode. You want to like clear camp super quickly as fast as possible, and I just don't think his abilities are like made for that. I don't think he's really cut out for that. I'll put Curtis in B, just because like seeing these two in the same tier doesn't really make sense to me. Oh, Discordia. Discordia is probably pretty good. She's like decent. The 1 and the 2 for clear is nice. When people are in big team fights, her ult might be able to like get a lot of people. Only thing is people can just like run at her and kill her. Erlong's super good. You just pop your 1, you build crit and golden blade, and you just clear everything in like 2 seconds. He's just like super good. Iset can do like decent damage. And you can like secure camps with the ult. You can secure like the norms and the Nidhogger. You can secure with her ult. You can do like big damage. So she's probably okay. Fafnir is yeah, just don't pick Fafnir. Like just don't pick him. Fenrir's super good. I think Fenrir's pretty good. I have a clip of me just like bodying people with Fenrir. You just build like you build crit and you kind of just kill people for free. Yeah, so you see, you just kill people for free. So he's pretty good. Freya's probably really good. I've only seen a few Freyas, or maybe like 1 or 2, but they have popped off. Freya's nice. Does like huge burst damage. It's just early game. Yeah, it's gonna take you some time to get your items online, but once you do, she's pretty decent. Ganesh, don't pick him. Like, he can do big damage, but he struggles with clearing. He struggles with getting around the map, and his whole passive and whatnot. Just don't pick him. Geb is like C. You can roll out around the map pretty easily, so you can get the camp pretty well. You can clear the camps really well, or maybe not really well, but compared to other guardians, you can like other guardians under him, you can clear camps pretty decently well, and he goes really well with full damage. So he's probably like that. Gilgamesh is really good. Golden Blade, crit, and he's also an auto attacker, so you just sit there at the camps, boom, 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 camps cleared, boom, 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 and you just clear everything really quickly. It's pretty good. Guan Yu, I don't really see people playing Guan Yu. I don't think people should really play Guan Yu. You know, he's not an auto attacker like a bunch of the gods up here, so he doesn't really clear super well. Takes him some time. Hachiman, what about Hachiman? I feel like Hachiman's kit is just kind of shit. Like his kit's just kind of shit, so he's gonna struggle with clearing. And it's just kind of shit. Hades is S tier. Hades is it's just Hades. Like, it's just Hades. Whenever you need to clear camps, you just full HP and you clear them in like 2 seconds. And whenever there's like a farming mode, he's like super good for it. Hebo's really good as well. You can carpet your teammate. When your teammate grabs a shard, you can throw the carpet down. Your teammate will go super fast on the carpet, so you can get the points from the shards really easily with him. The 1 cooldown and whatnot, he just does like big burst damage. He's really good. Heim, is Heim even available? I'm not sure if Heim's available. I haven't seen people play Heim. I'm not entirely sure if he's available. I could try to look it up. I really don't know if he's available. He might be. Odin Onslaught. I don't know if he's available. He might not be. Yeah, ban gods. Okay, there's a bunch of ban gods. Okay, Afro's a ban god. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, so Heim is a ban god. Giannis is banned. Jingwei is banned. Persephone, or she's banned. Yorm, Morgan. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's all the stuff that's banned. Okay. I figured Afro might have been banned since I just never saw anyone pick her. Hell. Hell's like B. Yeah, she has sustain. You can heal your teammate and whatnot. She can do like big burst damage and whatnot. Decent clear. She's fine. Hera's pretty good. Good clear. You can just drop Argus and he can kind of just like do his thing and kill people like for you. He just does the job for you. Our Hera's pretty good. Hercules. I really like playing Hercules, so this is just biased. I'm gonna put him in A. You do the fighter's mask and full power, and you basically just one-shot people late game. You can kill people with a driving strike auto and just an ult. And you just kill people really quickly. Horse is really good. Horse is probably S because when your teammate picks up a shard, you can ult that teammate to cross the map, and you can just score like in a second. Though I haven't seen anyone do it, so it may or may not like work. But if it does, then yeah, he's S tier. Who use like B? His clear can be okay with the ricochet, but you're usually building just like attack speed and crit and whatnot. I don't think he's like super good, but his passive could get like value if you get credit. There's that. Umbot is really good. Good clear. He's a jungler. He can clear stuff pretty quickly. It's just he's not an auto attacker, so he's not. You're not going to be out clearing like a Baka or an Arachne as Hoonbot, but he's still pretty good. Ishtar's pretty good as well. She's the funny new god, so she kind of just does her thing and just one shots everyone. Even though she's not really like the newer god, but she's still like the funny new god, so she just kills everything. Izzy's pretty good. She can clear camps really quickly. I'm actually gonna put her in S tier. I'm gonna put her in S tier with Cernanos. I think she's really good. I might actually move Ishtar as well. I didn't realize I only had one hunter. The thingy. No, I think that's fine. I think Izzy's fine there. And Ishtar can. Oh, I'm gonna put Ishtar there. He's the funny god. Kali's really good. Auto attack assassin, clear camps really quickly. She has to sustain with her passive when you kill your target, so she's pretty good. Kevri, don't pick him. King Arthur, I would say don't pick him, which you probably shouldn't, but I saw King Arthur pop off. He does pretty good damage. His clear is fine. Put him in C. Cuckoo. I think I'm also going to put Cuckoo in C. His clear, he has good jungle clear. It's just it takes a long time, and you want to build Book of Thoth on him. It's like a must-have item, but stacking in this game mode's pretty bad, so you probably can't really do it. Kumba, don't pick him. Kuzumba is like D. He's not really like crazy. Like you'll never pick him over like a Kobrakan or something, or like a Bacchus even. He's not really crazy. Lancelot's S. You jump on the horse, you pick up the shard, and he just runs around and scores like instantly. He's pretty good. Loki's decent clear. He's a jungler. He can get around the map pretty easily. Clear stuff pretty quick. It's pretty good. Maui, don't pick him. He doesn't really clear the buff really well. I mean, you're like he can do big damage, but like if you pick Maui, you're probably not gonna win. Medusa. Medusa's like fine. Probably put her in like B, cause she can just her clear is like decent. You can build Transcendence pretty decently. Like Transcendence is pretty easy to build on this mode compared to like Book of Thoth or Warlocks. So I think Medusa is like a B. Mercury's S tier. He's a jungler. He's auto attack. You run around the map. You're constantly running around the map, so his passive is constantly going to be going off. You're constantly going to have like a ton of power. So he's S tier. Merlin's like a B. You just spam abilities and whatnot. Morgan Le Fay, she's also like a B. You just, again, it's like Merlin, you just spam a bunch of abilities, clear camps and whatnot. Nothing too crazy. Mulan, I think Mulan's decent. You can box people pretty well. Her clear is pretty decent on the camps. And you can sort of get around the map kind of decently with the 3. You grapple around. So she's probably like a B tier. Naja. Arguably, Naja might be an S tier because he can clear camps pretty well. His last auto can like chunk it, so I'm actually gonna put him in S tier. Neath is like a B tier. Her clear is pretty decent. She might be A tier actually. Because her clear, yeah, I'm gonna put in A tier. Her clear is pretty decent. Nemesis is pretty good. Nemesis, arguing S tier because auto attack and you can clear stuff really quickly. I'm not really too sure. I'll put her in S tier. Nike's like a C. You can clear decent because cleave autos, but she's no, just don't pick her. Nox is like B. I'm gonna put Nox in A because I lost to a Nox Nemesis. Nox is good for clearing. She can get around the map pretty decently, and you can like steal kills with the ult across the map and whatnot. So she's pretty decent. Nua's pretty decent as well. You can ult, see around the entire map. It'll hit everyone, so you're hitting like 8 different people with one ult. You can see where everyone is because it pings. So then you can know when to rotate, where to be, and where not to be. She's pretty decent. She can do big damage as well late game with like Soul Gem and Soul Reaver. She's pretty decent. Odin. Funny enough, I don't see people play Odin in his own game mode. He's probably a C tier. He's a D tier actually. Is Odin? He's like not gonna be clearing and whatnot. Just don't pick him. Olaron's A. Auto attack. You can clear stuff pretty decent. His ult can cover up like half the map, and there's a lot of tight spaces within the map, so if you ult there, you're pretty much like guaranteed a kill and whatnot on the people that you ulted there. So he's like an A tier. Osiris is S tier. I've been playing a bunch of Osiris with crit and Golden Blade and whatnot. He clears camps super quickly, super well. He's insane at boxing, gets up in your face, and just destroys you. He's really good. Pele's A. She can get around the map really well. Her clear is pretty decent. She has pretty decent clear. She can do big damage. Arguing an S tier because she can get around the map really well. Arguing. Is she S tier? I feel like she is a little bit of a must pick. I'm gonna keep her in A. Poseidon's S. Poseidon, you just upgrade Trident, and you just build like damage or attack speed, you clear everything instantly. Your Trident does all the damage, you're hitting people for like 2,000 damage with one use of Trident late game. Yeah, funny god. He's S tier. Raijin's like C. Raijin's D. Booty damage early game. He's not going to be clearing stuff really well. He's not going to be doing like crazy damage. I don't think he's super good. Raw's like a B? B or A? Because he can clear. I'm going to put him in A. He can clear really well. He can get around the map pretty decently. He just doesn't have an escape, so you can like shut him down by like running at him and whatnot. Rama's pretty decent. A tier. You just build the full attack speed with the crit. You just build like the crit and whatnot. And you can like clear stuff pretty well. Ratatoskr is pretty decent. I don't think he's S tier. I think these gods are way better, especially the ones who have like non-conquest changes like Baka or Aokwang. I don't think Rat's like on their level, but he's still really good. Ravana. Ravana's probably B. I don't think he's gonna be like out clearing like Rat and the others. He's not gonna be rotating like super crazy like them. Put him in B. Scylla's pretty good. Put her in A. Decently good escape. Big burst damage. Can clear camps really well. Can steal camps really well. If someone's going for a camp and one of the minions is dead. You throw your 1 when it's max upgrade, and you're guaranteed the root. So you're pretty much guaranteed kill. She's really good. Circuit's pretty good. She's just a jungler. You clear stuff really quickly, and she can get around the map pretty well. She's pretty good. I'll put her in A. Set's also pretty good. Put him in A. He's a jungler. He can clear stuff pretty well. He can box people pretty decently until like late game when everyone has like crit and he's kind of like getting one-shotted and whatnot. But other than that, he's pretty decent. Shiba's like a C tier. I don't think I've seen a single person play Shiba. Maybe actually no, I have. I've seen him like once or twice. He's not super crazy. Scotty's like a B. You can run around the map with your 3. So if people are chasing you, you can just run around. Her clear is like decent. She's okay. Sobek's D tier. Again, he's a guardian. So you're not going to be out clearing anyone. You're not going to be rotating like super crazy. Though you can like pluck around the map to like make distance pretty well. But other than that, he's not really crazy. Soul's probably B. I don't really see me putting her in A. But she can run around pretty well. She can clear camps pretty decently. Overall, she's not a bad pick, like at all. Like, if you pick Soul, she's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna put her in A. She's not bad at all. Summon Kong. I built Summon Kong full damage, and I was doing no damage. But his clear on camps is pretty decent. He can run around the map pretty well. Someone's chasing you, you just bird form, and like they're not catching you. So he's pretty well. Susana, A tier. He's not an auto attack jungler, but he is an ability one, and he can clear pretty well, pretty decent. Sylvanas, the GOAT. Do I want to be biased? I don't know if I want to be biased, but I'd probably say he's like B. When people are team fighting, your ult can be huge. You can reset your cooldowns off the camps when you pick up your passive. So a lot of times he won't have cooldowns when it comes to late game, because you'll constantly be resetting it with your passive, plus Spirit Desolation, and like Soul Gem and whatnot. So he's really good at like spamming it. He's super fun, but he's not like the first choice you should play. Terra, I'd say Terra's like a C. Her clear is like okay. She can do huge burst damage, and her ult's good for team fights. Then it's a Zest tier. He's a jungler. You run around, you clear camps like instantly. With the heartbeat, when people are low, you pop your 2. There's even a chance that there will be 8 heartbeats on the map at once, though that's probably never going to happen. But if it does, you are going to be zooming. You are going to be like 700 movement speed. You are going to be zooming. And he's really good. Thor is like a... argue the B, honestly. But I think Thor's fine. Again, like, the junglers are good in this. And he's fine. Thoth is like a B. I don't see people playing Thoth. And I don't blame them. Because when you're getting like one-shot at late game, you're not really going to be like doing much with Thoth. Tiamat's also B. I don't really see people play her. I don't think she's like crazy. Tsukiomi's like an A. He can clear pretty decent. With like the cleave autos and whatnot, he has pretty good clear. He's a jungler, he can rotate pretty well. He's fine. Tier's like D. I don't think Tier's good. He gets shut down way too like easily. And like when you're fighting any of these gods up here late game, you're not gonna be outboxing them, and you're just not gonna be winning like at all. They're just constantly gonna be beating you. I don't think he's that good. Ullr's like A tier. His clear is pretty decent. He does massive damage. He's a funny character, so he kind of just like kills stuff when he wants. Vamana's pretty good. You build the crit and whatnot. You run around the map pretty decently. He's probably like an A tier. He doesn't really have good secure because his kit just does like no damage, and you're not gonna be securing stuff with like your 3 or your 2. You're mostly gonna be securing with your autos. I don't think he's like super crazy. Vulcan's like a B. Vulcan can clear pretty well, but have fun trying to hit your ult. And he's honestly he's not even like that bad. He's like decent. He's fine. Shabonke's B as well. His Yongle clear isn't really that good. She's not B. He's a C tier. His ult isn't gonna do much, but it is gonna hit everyone. So you're hitting 8 people with the ult. So 8 people won't be able to see for like 2 seconds. So if that means anything to you, then yeah. His clear is like not crazy, so he's whatever. Zing can get around the map pretty well. He has good sustain because of the passive, and he can do really good damage. He's probably a B tier. Yemoja, her ult can be really good when you're in tight areas. Your ult can basically just lock people in there. But you probably shouldn't pick her. You probably shouldn't pick her. Don't think she's that crazy. But she could be fine. You can heal your teammates and whatnot. So like, there's that. Ymir's really good. Ymir's like A. I don't think he's Kabrakan good, but he is really good because he clears camps really well. You can clear camps really well. The Guardian bonus, you're hitting people with like 300 damage autos late game if you hit them with your passive. So he's pretty good with that. Yu Huang, Huge Wang. Probably V. His clear is fine. His escape's fine. But against like these gods, when you use the 3, like these gods they're fast. They do a lot of damage quickly. You know, quick bursts, like these 3 big bursts, or you know, a bunch of damage. So they kind of just wait out for you to land, and then you know, like a Mercury with dash, or he'll slash, or you know, dash, or you know, so you kind of just die. Zeus, don't pick him. You have the non-conquest balance changes, which give him more nerfs, so you're going to be doing less damage to people, and you're going to have higher cooldowns. It's not even worth trying. And Zhong's like a C tier, because I played him the first time the game mode came out, and I kind of got spanked. I don't think Zhong's like super good. You want to clear like really quickly, and it takes him a while to clear like super fast until he has like a couple items. But yeah, that is the tier list. Here's the full tier list. So when this game mode does come out again, if you want to win, you just pick any of these characters, and the chances are you're probably gonna have a really good chance of winning. But you can pick any character, obviously not the ones that aren't available. I've won a game with Opwash, so like you can win with like these gods. Like you can win, but it's way easier to win with the S and the A tier characters. So yeah, bye bye.